Most people, to the untrained eye, are going to sit here and say that this owner starved her dogs.
We're going to head up to that dog call right now. So we'll go out, we'll assess the situation.
I'm looking at these dogs look like garbage. I mean, that's just not. Did you see there's bags of food there?
She was very upset about losing all of her cats. She called me up a few times in tears.
I need my photos. I need to be able to paint this picture for the judge so that he sees what I see.
We're at Upper Tampa Bay Conservation Park. It is a 600-acre conservation park, kind of in the northwest corner of Hillsborough County. We are releasing some bobcats today. Owl's Nest Rescue has worked with us several times, releasing animals, not just at Upper Tampa Bay Conservation Park, but at many of our parks and nature preserves. And they pick them because they have suitable habitat, they have large spaces. This park in particular is about 600 acres, and only a small portion of that is actually used for human recreation. The rest is just kind of wild.
For bobcats, you're looking at a year that you have to get them to where they need to be back in the wild. We've had to make sure that they know how to hunt native things. I've done this 40-some years, so I know they get to a point that I know they're ready. You get anxious about it, and then you're almost at peace that they're gonna be in a really good place, so they're gonna figure it out.
Getting where you need to go shouldn't be a struggle. That's why Hillsborough County offers Sunshine Line, a transportation service for residents who need a little extra help. If you have no mode of transportation, you may qualify for Sunshine Line's door-to-door service based on age, disability, or income. For those who live in the Hart service area, you may be eligible for an income-based bus pass program. Sunshine Line's trained drivers provide safe, shared rides, helping you to and from the vehicle and making sure you're secured every step of the way. Scheduling is simple. Just call 813-272-7272 to see if you qualify and start your application process today. Sunshine Line is here to keep you moving safely, affordably, and with a smile. Visit hcfl.gov/sunshine-line to learn more and get started today. Sunshine Line, Hillsborough's ride on the bright side.
Good morning, everybody. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in Hillsborough County. I'm Susie Lopez, Hillsborough County State Attorney. I'd like to call our April 17th Executive Council meeting of the Public Safety Coordinating Council to order. Will you please join me and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Good morning, Ms. Nappy. How are you? May we go ahead and get going with a roll call, please?
Ms. Susie Lopez.
Present.
Chief Judge Sabella.
Present.
Ms. Lisa McLean.
Present.
Judge Francis Peroni.
Present.
Sheriff Cronister.
Major Tiffany Cole on behalf of Sheriff Cronister.
Mr. Nick Bates.
Present.
Mr. Mark Proctor.
Present.
Mr. Victor Christ.
Brandy Williams for Victor Christ.
Mr. Robert Parkinson.
Present.
Chief Lee Burkaw.
Major Lisa Purcell, present.
And Commissioner Cepeda. We have quorum.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Do we have, has everyone had a chance to review the minutes from the September 19th meeting? And Mr. Bates, do we have a motion for the approval of those minutes?
And I'll second it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Proctor. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. Do we have any old business to discuss this morning? Don't believe we have anything on the agenda, but of course, we're open to anything. Fantastic. And as to new business, Mr. Parkinson, my favorite topic.
Yes, you did request an update on the mobile probation unit. I am happy to report that everything is moving along well. The board approved that contract with the Corrections Foundation. I can say that the order has been placed for the vehicle. Now we have some concrete timelines that we're working with. And again, this is a joint project between Florida Department of Corrections and the Corrections Foundation. So we have been working with the partners, and I'm not going to go into too much detail, but given the budget, we were able to upgrade to the specifications that were requested by FDC, including the diesel engine configuration, which will give us a longer useful life. So I'm just going to go over the current timeline. So as you know, this bus has to be built out. There's a vehicle component and there's a shell component that are built separately and then eventually combined. We expect the bus to be actually shipped after completion on November 15th to Florida. And once it comes to Florida, it's going to have its internal components built out for the individual office needs and the drug testing for Florida Department of Corrections. That is scheduled to begin on December 1st. Final delivery of the vehicle is planned for January 10th of next year. So, as the date of arrival gets closer, we'll start ironing out the specific details in terms of the community partnerships. We have had an unsuspected amount of nonprofits and community organizations calling and wanting to partner with FDC, not just to have the bus come to their locations, but to also offer social services when the bus is on location. So think healthcare services, substance abuse services, mental health services, job placement services. So we're starting to take those names of those organizations down, working with FTC and the Corrections Foundation, so we can kind of start to put a plan together. It is only one vehicle, so it can't be everywhere every day. But I feel very strongly that once it does get here, we're going to have a very good system where, again, the goal here is to help probationers be compliant with the terms and conditions of their probation and help them lead successful lives. I think we're going to have a really good map of where we can get the most bang for the buck with this program. So that's the current status. Everything is a go. I would like to add that given the revised calendar, it does go past our grant period. So we worked with FDLE this week to get a grant extension approved, which was approved yesterday. So got to give them tremendous credit. They've been incredibly flexible with this project. We knew it would be a challenge given the time frame. And they did approve that grant extension yesterday. So we built in a nice little buffer just in case there's any supply chain issues with the vehicle. So that is the current update.
Thank you very much for that update, and I would like to add that to the agenda, your update for the May 15th full council meeting. Does anyone have any other items to be added to the agenda for the full council meeting next month? Not yet? Okay. Anyone have any other business? Okay, and I understand that we have someone for public comment this morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. My name is William Allen. I'm here to talk about my business that I formed. To give you a little background, I retired from the Michigan Department of Corrections. Last year, I was a corrections officer, then I promoted, prison counselor. I worked probation parole, both in Detroit and in Lansing. Ended my career with the MDOC with our internal affairs section. Moved down here and felt the need to continue to give back, work with people involved with the criminal justice system. I saw, through my experience working in corrections, some of the gaps between supervision, traditional programming, treatment, and long-term success. So I formed New Chapter Life Coaching, where I am the Director of Character Development and Coaching. I provide life coaching services for people on probation and parole, as well as those in recovery. I'm here today just to, again, let you know about my services. The biggest hurdle I face is, unfortunately, I'm not a 501c3. I'm not a nonprofit. I am a for-profit organization. So funding is an issue. It is a self-pay program, though I am working on a couple things to adjust that. I do have some crowdfunding that I do that helps provide scholarship for individuals. In fact, I have one client right now who is taking advantage of a scholarship. So I'm out of Pinellas County. However, I am open to provide services to those on probation, parole, or getting ready for reentry in Hillsborough County. I offer various types of life coaching from individuals with substance abuse issues, individuals that may not have substance abuse but need, they're fresh out of prison and need help with life skills. So I'm here today just to present what I have, as well as if there's any stakeholders in the community that would be interested in sponsoring scholarships for more individuals to participate, I'd be happy to take that on. I also provided, if you guys want copies, I have a business and funding plan. It's kind of, again, talks about my program and what I offer. So thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, and welcome to Florida. Does anyone have any questions of Mr. Allen? Yes, sir.
Just a couple comments. Thank you for your presentation. Have you reached out to some of our traditional providers here that are our nonprofits that might be able to benefit from partnering with you, like Gabe Brown Ministries or the Ready for Work program, or some of our substance abuse and mental health providers that accept returning citizens from jail and prison, or folks that are on current active probation? Have you done any of that outreach?
Yeah, I've sent emails to various stakeholders. I've reached out to Rotary Club. I've reached out to Catholic Social Services. I'd have to go through to see everyone I've reached out to, but I've reached out to individuals. I am in contact with a local company. I won't say who they are yet because they haven't committed to anything, but they are interested. So I just started my business in August, got it up and running. That took some time, and just started taking on clients. So I'm in the process of doing the fundraising and donations as we speak.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Any other business? Mr. Bates, do you have a motion, sir?
Yes, I do. Motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Thank you very much, Mr. Proctor. See everyone on May 15th for our full council meeting. No need to call 911, Ms. Cole. Thank you.